Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us for another committee conversation. Today, I am joined with my esteemed WTS Central Florida colleagues, Lori and Karen. Hi, ladies. Thank you so much for joining me and for
Hi.
Hey, thanks for coming on to share a little bit more about what you do for the Transportation You Committee. So, first, I just want everyone to get to know you ladies a little bit more. Lori, I'll kick things off with you. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do full time, and how long you've been an active member of WTS.
Thanks, Kelda. Well, my name is Lori Treviranus. I'm the Vice President of Transportation for Keith. And doing that, I run the Highway Design Program for the firm throughout the state. And I've been a member of WTS for several years now, and I love getting the chance to know other people in my profession. That's kind of what attracted me to join WTS to begin with. So when you say full-time, my full-time job obviously is working for Keith, but I'm also a mother. I've got two daughters, 13-year-old Amelia and 11-year-old Penny, and they keep me pretty busy outside of work. And otherwise, I just really enjoy time with my family.
Awesome. Thanks, Lori. Karen, I'll throw it over to you next. Tell us a little bit about yourself, what you do full time, and how long you've been a member of WTS.
Well, hello, everyone. Yes, my name is KVandenAvont. I'm a senior project manager at Protean Design Group. I manage both roadway and design projects mostly for the Florida Department of Transportation and other local agencies. I've been a WTS member for about 3 years now. I'm older than Lori, as you probably can tell, but I do have a daughter that's an engineer as well. So, though that she's not with me, she's also an active member of WTS. So.
Oh, awesome. I didn't realize that, Karen. I didn't realize you had a daughter who was also an engineer and an active member of WTS. That's so cool. It's like a family affair for WTS. I love that. So, ladies, you are both co-chairs for the Transportation You Committee. Lori, can you tell us a little bit about what your committee does, what your responsibilities are, and how important this committee is for the chapter?
Sure. Well, Transportation You is a hands-on interactive mentoring program that offers young girls anywhere from ages 13 to 18 an introduction to a wide variety of transportation careers. So the Central Florida chapter of WTS, we sponsor a couple of events throughout the year, but our main event, our very exciting event, is in cooperation with Florida's Turnpike Enterprise. It usually is held in February during Engineers Week. On Thursday of that week, that's Girl Day of Engineers Week, we participate in a field trip for a local middle school. They bring the girls to Turnpike headquarters, where the students get to tour the Transportation Management Center, and they do a scavenger hunt that is a project delivery simulation. So it's a really fun program. And for us, Karen and I and other volunteers, we basically get to chase girls around the Turnpike headquarters and tell them to walk, 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 and be a little quieter. But also, Karen, you want to talk about our other stuff we're doing?
Yes, as Lori said, we're trying to promote transportation and excitement among younger girls with engineering and transportation. So currently right now, our committee, which is probably about 5 members, which we're certainly looking for more to help us, we're developing a series of videos covering the different aspects of engineering. The first one we're doing about right now is the day in the life of an engineer, following from a college intern all the way up to a senior level person in a company. So we're into preparing videos, some hands-on type activities is what we're hoping to do in the future. So as for this first one, we're just starting out. It's taking us a little while, but once we get this one under our belt, we're going to do some other ones and featuring like what a structural engineer does, what a transportation planner does, what a drainage engineer does, and we want to roll this out to the high school so they can spur some interest in the students, both girls and boys, to get involved in engineering and transportation career.
That's awesome, ladies. Thank you for that overview. It sounds super rewarding. You're able to invest your time and energy into helping motivate and inspire the next generation of engineers through this work. So, and I definitely remember Girls' Day at the Turnpike. when I was at the Turnpike. That was always like the highlight because there was so life and vitality and energy with all the young ladies coming. I remember chocolate asphalt day at the schools. It's just always a lot of fun, and I can imagine it's very rewarding. So for Lori, maybe tell us a little bit about that. I mean, you've been a member of WTS for several years now. You've led the TransportationYou and the Girls' Day efforts during Engineering Week for several years. Why do you continue to devote your time to it? Why is this an important cause for you?
I definitely think Karen and I together as co-chairs have enjoyed, of course, working together on this. You know, you get to participate with other leaders in our industry and spend time with them. But I also think it's incredibly rewarding to bring that our daily life to someone else, to young students, and let them experience kind of the highlights of what we get to do full time. So it's kind of nice to take a little bit of time away from your day job, right, and go out and experience this and interact with like the next generation of women and men in transportation.
Awesome. And Karen, you work alongside Lori, and this is certainly a time commitment, right? To organize, to plan, to communicate with the schools and the administrators. It's a time commitment for you. How have you been able to manage it with all of your other responsibilities? Have you found it to be good to balance with your schedule?
Well, it actually has been working out quite well. Like I said, as we're planning this first video, and we've scheduled meetings every 2 weeks, and we try to do them at lunchtime, like a 30-minute meeting. And since now everything is virtual, it's really, we were able to get the people to attend this pretty easily. So we found that that is working out now. And, we hope to, that may, well, sorry. That'd be like, we're spending like 30 minutes to an hour, and then like bi-weekly, and then hopefully that will, be either taper down once we figure out how we're doing all this and streamline the process. But we've been able to balance it, and we really look forward to working together. And in fact, I recruited my daughter to be on this first video, so she'll be on there. So
awesome, good job. That's what it's all about. It's all about collaboration, teamwork, and recruiting more like-minded women to support these efforts. So it sounds like, ladies, that it's very doable to join your committee and balance it from a time perspective with all your other commitments. So it doesn't matter if you don't have very much time to devote, that it sounds like there's a space for you to volunteer if you want to help. So that's awesome. Awesome,
absolutely.
Ladies. Great. Well, ladies, thank you so much for joining me for this next committee conversation. Where can people connect with you if they want to learn a little bit more? I'll go ahead and share your contact information. Lori and Karen, are these emails the best way to get in contact with you if people want to learn more and get involved?
Perfect. Yes, email's best.
Awesome. All right. So thanks everyone for joining us for this conversation. If you want to learn more about the TransportationYou Committee for WTS Central Florida, contact Karen or Lori, and I'm sure they'll be happy to answer any questions that you may have. All right, guys, until the next conversation, we'll see you later. Bye.
See you later.